Welcome to the Montel Williams Show! Hello folks, you are tuned in with the Montel Williams Show. Today we're going to talk about HDL as well as LDL. I am here with a good friend of mine. Actually, I just met him today, but this is Dr. Johan from Duke University.
Thank you for having me on your TV show. Well, I would like to tell you about cholesterol. Cholesterol is something that affects many people in our society today. There are two types of cholesterol, LDL, which is bad cholesterol, and high cholesterol, which is HDL.
Okay, well, you said there's HDL and LDL. I'm sure most of our viewers, some of them might know a little bit about this, but could you explain just what they are before you get too much in depth?
LDL stands for low-density lipoprotein, which is bad and leads to buildup on the arteries in your body. HDL is high-density lipoprotein and does a good job of removing it from your arteries.
Okay, so cholesterol, you use this word. I'm sure a lot of people know what it is, but just for some of the viewers that are not aware of what LDL and HDL are completely composed of, could you explain a little bit before we get too far ahead of ourselves?
Well, LDL has very little protein in it. And protein is what does the removing of cholesterol in the rest of the body, and it is mostly made of cholesterol, whereas HDL has very little cholesterol in it and is mostly protein. And that's why it is more efficient at removing the cholesterol from your walls and your arteries.
Wow, those are riveting facts. Why do doctors monitor the concentration of HDL and LDL in the normal patient's blood?
Well, you see, what we do is we find the ratio of HDL to total cholesterol in someone's blood. And if the HDL to total cholesterol level is not in a good ratio, which is about 5 to 1, then that means cholesterol will build up in the arteries too quickly, which can lead to strokes and things like that by blocking the blood and clogging arteries.
Alright, so in my short time of research before this episode, I saw that HDL and LDL are associated with heart disease. Could you explain how that has come about and what that includes?
Well, too much LDL leads to all the cholesterol just building up, and that forms blocks, kind of like plaque on the inside of your arteries, and it starts closing off, and then eventually the blood can't get through anymore. That can also lead to aneurysms because of too much pressure buildup.
Oh, that sounds extremely harmful. What can patients do to change the levels of HDL and LDL in their blood? Does it have to do with how much they eat, or what? I don't know.
Well, in an average day, 1,000 milligrams of cholesterol of either type is made in the human body, and it's affected by additional things like eating red meat, eggs, milk, cheeses. Anything that is high in protein has a good effect on cholesterol. Something that some other people do is they drink wine now and then, and that is a good way to increase your HDL, as it is very good, has high concentrations of HDL, and so people drink that like once a day or once a week. But it's also important not to drink too much because of other side effects that alcohol can have.
So people should take in more protein to keep the HDL level high, which is the good cholesterol. And just for you kids out there, no underage drinking just to get the wine in your system. There are other ways to get the cholesterol.
Definitely. And also for your kids, a good amount of exercise and things like that will help your cholesterol stay at good levels.
So exercise is better than wine. What is also measured in the blood?
Levels of sodium and potassium, glucose, and white blood cell things are all different aspects of your blood that are measured by doctors to make sure that you are kept in good health.
Well, folks, our time is about over here for this section of the show. I would thank you so much, Doctor, and congrats to Duke University on winning the national championship.
Oh, thank you.
Go.